I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We've got another weekend vlog for you guys. This weekend we've actually got two weddings. So today we are actually starting out in the Hunter Valley region, which is a wine region an hour and a half away from Sydney. The other wedding we've got this weekend is down in the Southern Highlands, which is down south. So a lot of road trips this weekend, but can't wait for these two weddings. Let's take you guys behind the scenes. As usual, we started off at the groom's place to get the prep. For the groom prep today, it was actually quite a short prep time. We only had half an hour with them, so we had to hurry it along quite a bit. First thing with prep, I always start with getting the details and hanging up the suit somewhere just to get a quick shot. We then start getting the groomsmen to kind of help the groom with different aspects of his outfit. The bride had actually written the groom a letter, so we actually managed to get a really heartfelt moment of the groom reading out the letter during the prep. And just to wrap up the groom prep, we got all the boys outside enjoying a bit of a beer. Then we move on to the bride prep. For this wedding, the bride was super organized. As soon as we got there, she was already in her wedding dress and had all her makeup done as well. So we got straight into the shots. We then got some really nice videos and photos of her mom helping her with her prep. After getting some individual portrait shots of Jada, we then moved on to preparing her for the first look with her dad. Again, because we're a little bit limited in terms of space, we placed the dad right next to the window and got Jada to walk up and tap him on the shoulder, resulting in a really special moment with her dad. After the first look with her dad, I then got some photos of Jada with her bridesmaids. After the bride prep, we then move into the ceremony section. Again, the ceremony is oftentimes the most nerve-wracking day for me. Even after 5 years of shooting weddings, I still get nervous before a ceremony because it's the big moment. With the ceremony, we're always standing to the side of the groom just so we can get his reaction as the bride is going down the aisle, and then also shots of the bride actually walking down as well. On this day, it was actually a little bit tricky because it was really bright and sunny, so it's really hard to judge the exposure. In this case, I actually had to shoot my photos through the viewfinder of the camera just to make sure I could judge the exposure correctly. When it comes to wedding days, if it's cloudy, I actually kind of jump up in the air and go yay, because it's actually a lot easier shooting wedding photos on a cloudy day, but I do feel like I'm getting more and more comfortable shooting in really bright sunny conditions. Despite the heat and the glaring sun, it was a very beautiful and intimate ceremony. After the ceremony, we typically go into a round of family photos, and after the family photos, the bride really had to take a break and get out of the sun because it was quite a warm day. So they joined the guests for about an hour to enjoy the cocktail hour. So we've just finished the ceremony now, and in between there we've basically got a bit of a gap where we're taking a bit of a break before we go into our bridal portraits. It's a very sunny and hot day, so the bride just needs a bit of time to just cool down and mingle with her guests. So right now we're just basically walking around, having a look at the lighting and having a look at what are the best spots to take them. Because you don't really want to feel lost when you're leading like a group of 8 people. You want to kind of know where you want to be going. So when it came to the bridal portrait session, the bridal party were quite a rowdy and fun crowd, which was really cool, but at the same time I found it challenging trying to direct everyone to do the same thing. But we managed to get really great group shots with the bridal party, and then we let everyone go to just focus on getting some photos with the bride and groom. And finally, we moved into the reception where it was party time. During dinner service around 6:30, it was also sunset period, where we actually brought the bride and groom out for another 15-20 minutes of photos before letting them enjoy the night. And this was where we were able to let our hair down and have a good time. And Jason managed to even get dragged onto the dance floor. It is 9:30, not too late of a finish, but yeah, it's a great wedding. Couple were lovely as usual. We killed it, I think, didn't we, Jace?
Yeah, we did.
Photos and videos turned out awesome. We've got another wedding this weekend. It's going to be in Southern Highlands, so it will be on the other side of Sydney. But again, another very beautiful venue. We're very lucky to have such nice venues in Sydney, and
yeah, I think the highlight of the day was seeing Jason getting dragged onto the dance floor.
Now, I hope you guys are enjoying the vlog so far. If you are a beginner videographer looking to get into the wedding photography and videography industry, go check out our 6-figure wedding filmmaker starter kit. It contains the roadmap, templates, and all the tools that we use to go from complete beginners back in 2019 to breaking into the wedding photography and videography industry. So go check that out. Link below. All right, so second wedding of the weekend. Today we are going down to the Southern Highlands to this venue called Mallee Bay Farm. It's one of our favorite venues in the New South Wales region, so can't wait for another big day. Let's go. So wedding number 2 for the weekend, again, started with the groom prep. Again, once we got all the getting ready shots, we then got the groomsmen out on the balcony enjoying a bit of whiskey. For this groom prep in particular, we actually had an hour as opposed to half an hour for the previous wedding. So we're able to take our time with it a little bit more, which is really good. After the groom prep, then we drove over to the bride's place to get the prep with her as well. One fun shot that we managed to get with the bride and her bridesmaids was them popping the champagne in their pajamas, which is always really fun to do. So once the bride got into her dress, we managed to get some absolutely stunning shots in that Airbnb venue before heading off to the venue for the first look between the bride and the groom. For the first look, because it got extremely windy and rainy, we had to actually do it inside. After the first look with the bride and groom, we then moved into the ceremony. After the ceremony, we then moved again into the bridal portraits. Luckily, the wind and the rain cleared up a bit and we managed to get some beautiful shots around the farm. After the bridal portraits, we then headed into the reception. During the reception, the clouds actually kind of cleared out and we got this really golden sunset. So we quickly asked the bride and groom to come out for 5 minutes just to get a few quick shots with the sunset before letting them enjoy the night at the reception. And to wrap up the day, we also managed to get some night photos of them at this place called The Ruins and also the cherry trees as well.
So we just wrapped up a big weekend of weddings. We're gonna head back up the city now. It's going to be a 1.5 hour drive. Really cool couples that we had over the weekend. Got some really good shots and yeah, can't wait to get back home now and have a sleep.
Good morning, we are back in the office now after a big weekend of weddings, and first thing I always do is to double back up our footage and our photos. So as soon as I get home, before I even get to bed, I do the first backup on one of these SSD hard drives, which I've got plugged into my computer. And then I also come to Jason's house and do a second backup onto our NAS hard drive as well. I always make sure we have 2 backups, just in case, you know, you spill wine on a hard drive and then everything gets destroyed. You really don't want that when it comes to wedding photos and videos. Anyways, guys, thank you for staying until the very end of this vlog. I hope you guys found it useful, us talking through our thought process behind shooting these weddings. And hopefully you're gonna be able to smash your next wedding shoot. Anyways, guys, appreciate you. Go check out this video here on how to start a wedding photography and videography business. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay focused.